Good morning, class. It's good to see you again. So, you just completed your letter, which is awesome. You submitted that to me last night, and if you didn't, I gave you a phone call because I don't want you to fall behind in my class, because I don't want you to fail, and I want you to be successful in life. But anyway, today we're going to be going back. We're going to be time traveling just a little bit back into the past to rework and review some of the summary skills that we learned before spring break. Speaking of time travel, by the way, have you ever thought about the fact that I'm talking to you guys from the past to the future? In fact, anytime you ever write anything down, it's like time travel because you're talking from the past and you're going to the future. Anyway, now, all existential dread and time traveling stuff aside, though, we're going to get into a quick review of some of the summary skills that we learned from before spring break, and we're going to go on one last point that we didn't really get to last time because we're going to be working up towards doing a little bit more persuasive writing. If you don't know how to summarize stuff, then you're not going to be able to persuade somebody because you're going to be spending so much time going over so many tiny details that nobody's really going to pay attention to what you're saying. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a look at summary skills. Just a very quick review. So, this is your assignment that you're going to be actually working on today. In this assignment, you have a bunch of different files that are going to help you be successful, successful summarizers, I guess you could say. Down here, if you guys forgot or you lost your notes for how to write an effective summary, I have copies of both the guided notes you can use as well as the summarizing skills video that we went over last time. So the PDF of the guided notes looks kind of like this, right? We talked about the qualities of writing an effective summary, how it should include all the author's main points and leave out minor details. A summary should be brief and concise, and you should rephrase the author's points in your own words. You shouldn't copy. One of the bigger things that we're going to focus on today is that your summaries should also be objective, so not including your own opinions about whatever it is you've read or whatever it is you've read or watched on the subject, I should say. So, also this document has kind of a recap of the cut and copy and paste and group little strips of paper activity that we did before the spring break. So in that, I had you take a look at a bunch of different strips of paper. Some of them were main idea statements, some of them were minor detail statements. I've labeled them here for you so you can review the difference between a main idea and a minor detail again. So once again, this is copied and attached to the assignment itself. If you would like to refill out these guided notes, if you forgot your notes or lost them from beginning of spring break, I also included the summarizing skills video as well. If you go into this and click this, then you should be able to you should be able to access those vital skills that you have, okay? But the assigned material that you're going to be working on today are these top two assignments here. The first one, you're going to be opening up a summarizing sheet. Let's see, let me adjust my screen right here. There we go. So you're going to be watching a video, essentially, a video made by Adam Ruins Everything, where he talks about how the moon landing couldn't have been faked. Some people actually believe that the moon landing was faked. I understand their viewpoint, although I don't necessarily agree with them, but that's just my personal opinion. If we all find out in 100 years that the moon landing was faked, I'd be like, good job, but that's neither here nor there. Now, you're going to watch this video, and you're going to pause it at different times in the video. After 27 seconds, you're going to pause the video, and you're going to write down the title, the genre, and the author of this video here. You're going to pause it after 1:35, and you're going to write down the main idea of that segment of the video. You're going to pause it again at 3 minutes and 10 seconds and write down the main idea of that section. Basically, what I've done is I've broken down the different sections of the video into kind of easily dealt with chunks for you to write down the main idea statements. So you can definitely watch the entire thing without pausing all the way through the first time. In fact, I recommend you do so. Go ahead and just watch it all the way through, enjoy it, pop some popcorn, or do whatever it is you do when you watch videos. When you're done, you're going to pause it section by section in order to record the main ideas. And when you're done with that, you're going to try writing down an introduction that takes this background information, and you're going to write in all of the main ideas from Adam Ruins Everything's argument. When you're done, you're going to be sharing a summary with your peers, somebody from your revision group, the email group, that's totally fine, or your parent or guardian, okay? Now, the main goal of today's lesson, though, is for you to try and stay objective with your summary. So what does it mean to be objective exactly? Being objective means that you're keeping your own opinions out of your summary. So if you watch this video and you end up recording a bunch of things, you find that Adam talks about how the moon landing could have been faked because of money issues. Maybe you find out that one of the things he talks about is because they would have had to keep secrets from other governments, etc., etc. In your summary, you're going to be writing how Adam Ruins Everything believes, or Adam from Adam Ruins Everything, believes that faking the moon landing would have been impossible because NASA didn't have enough money, because NASA would have had to keep secrets from other governments, etc., etc. What you're not going to write is, I agree with Adam because blah, 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 or I think Adam's argument is good because, or bad because blah, 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 blah. As soon as you start bringing your own opinions on what you think about the video into your summary, it's no longer a summary, it's a critique. And a critique is different from a summary. A critique is you passing judgment on how good or bad something else is. A summary, on the other hand, a true summary, is simply reporting what Adam believes. So not what you believe, but in this video, what does Adam believe about the moon landing? So as long as you're able to stick to main idea statements and stay objective with your summary, then you should be just fine. When you're done writing this summary, you can go ahead and erase the lines and type your summary here, since you're all going to be using computers probably by this point. Blah, 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 type your summary, and done. When you're done with that, make sure you get some other people to read it over, see what they think, and most importantly, this lesson comes with a quiz. You're going to go back to Google Classrooms, and down here under Assessments, you're going to click on this Adam Ruins Everything Summarizing Quiz, and you're going to basically open up this PDF and type in the answers for that, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here for you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and in your summaries, stay objective. Keep your own opinions out of the summaries that you write.